welcome to the Heavy Leather Topless Dance Party. What a thrill it is to be back. Hey, to my right, look who it is, everybody. It's America's Showgirl, Elsa Ryan! Yeah! Elsa's back Hey, here's what I think we should do. Elsa, come with me for one moment. I feel at times like these when you haven't seen a friend for a good month, what you should do is a good, you call a group hug. So get in the middle there if you would, Elsa, and then we'll all warmly, let's all warmly embrace our pal. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, get in there, Johnny. Oh, you've been gone. We missed you. Fantastic.
Exactly what I needed.
Fantastic. We got her. Right? We got her back.
I feel like the energy is like even better now.
And right over there, everybody, it's the Kings of the Nighttime World. It's the Black Leather Lagoon.
Missed those bozos.
Let's see what we got on the show tonight. Oh boy, it's a big show. We've got Boston's wildest new rock sensations. Baabes are here, everybody. Yeah! You would see them if they were over there. They're not over there, but but you would see them, and they look really cool. Also, funny man Dana J. Bein is here. Everybody, funny man Dana J. He's gonna make you laugh. And the very glamorous Jessica Barstis is here. She's going to be performing with the Black Leather Lagoon. Ow! Everybody loves it when the dancers come in and they perform with the Black Leather Lagoon. So all that is going to happen. But first what we're going to do is we have a 20-minute slideshow of Elsa's trip to Africa. So hit the lights and we will...
20 whole minutes?
No, I'm just kidding. Although if you want to give us some highlights, you can... She saw some baboons, I know that much.
I saw baboons. I went to an orphanage for baby elephants.
Oh my God.
It was, it was heartbreaking and inspiring all at once. And I saw giraffes too. The thing about giraffes is the longer you look at them, the weirder they look.
Yeah,
there's nothing, I'm serious, there's nothing quite like a giraffe.
They're kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Really.
Like, why?
Who adopts the baby elephants?
This sanctuary does. I think they're a nonprofit, and they had like 12 baby elephants that were like abandoned by their herds.
But you can't adopt one and take one home.
No.
So where are you gonna put it?
No, and because they get attachment issues.
Backyard.
I'm serious. That's what.
Be a website somewhere.
Yeah, adopt a baby. Yeah, sure.
What? Come on.
Also, last week,
Seems reasonable.
The humanoids were on last week, and of course, on our old radio show, we'd list the worst band names that I heard that week. I was gonna do it last week, and I forgot.
Oh.
Ooh.
This guy remembers.
I remember. That's a classic, man.
So I'll do him tonight. I'll do him right now.
Do it.
Yeah. Please.
He's the worst band names I heard. Because here's what happens.
Oh, is that new?
Yeah,
that
it is.
tattoo?
Yeah, that happened
Nice.
since I saw you last.
You have been gone a while.
That's nice.
Yeah, got a tattoo on my.
Okay, so
49th
that's old
birthday.
news then. Damn.
That's old news.
Cool, though.
Yeah.
Thank you. So what happens is as you know, I'm a rock and roll writer, and so bands send me their records because they want me to review them, and if I don't like the name of the band, I just throw it right in the garbage. You should know that when you're forming a band. If I don't like the name of your band, many people will do that. They will just throw it right in the garbage. Here's the worst ones that I heard this week. Death Yak. Death Yak.
Death yak or deaf yak?
Bums me out.
Death Yak. Like the animal. Just a Death Yak. Also, the Sandals. That's not a good.
Not sexy.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't see. That's right. I wouldn't.
I bet you that their sleeves are cardboard.
Mr. Booze. I wouldn't see a band called Mr. Booze.
Mr. Booze?
Mr.
Like
Booze.
ghost booze or like drinking booze?
Foreboding Ether. Is that?
Foreboding ether.
Yeah. You know what?
Too much.
I think honestly, the band that named themselves Foreboding Ether probably don't know what foreboding or ether means.
They were filling space.
Neighbor Lady. That's not a good.
Neighbor Lady?
Yeah, that's not a good.
No.
Maybe it's good. It doesn't sound good to me. Doesn't inspire anything to me.
Wow.
Sadistic Forest. That's another one. That's no good, right? Sadistic Forest.
Makes me think of the
Sadistic
Ents.
Forest is no good.
Travelocity gives a big thumbs down to that place.
And finally, worst one I heard last week. Tropical Fuckstorm. That's
No. I like that.
Is that what?
Yeah, Tropical Fuckstorm. Yeah.
I don't think enough bands have fuck in the name.
That's true.
At least it's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of tropical fuck storms, I think this next band, fits the bill.
Yes.
Here they are. Boston's newest hitmakers, Bain! Everybody! Incredible. What a display. Babes, come on over here and we'll find out all about this exciting new band. Never seen a group of people who look more like they're about to pull a heist than this
totally.
band. Right? They're about to rob something for sure. Come on in, guys. Let's talk about rock and roll together. Come on, here it goes. It's Babes, everybody. The exciting new band, Babes. Here you go, Jay. Take that right there, and we'll find out all about Babes. First of all, you guys look familiar. Is it possible that you are JoJo and the Angry Girls in disguise? Is that
No.
okay?
No.
Tell us
Those
about.
are my friends. I was
Tell us.
being with people I love, but
Okay.
it's over.
It's over.
Yep.
What was the final day like?
See you later.
Okay. All right. Goodbye.
Nah, those
See
are
you
my
later.
people. Those are my people. It just,
Yeah.
we just kind of like, people have things to do, and we got into different shit, and it just ended that way.
Okay. All right. Good. And then you got into this thing.
Yeah.
What was the pitch? What was you? Did you come up?
Anger.
Yeah, okay. All right. Let's get together and let's
Just
get some.
energy and anger. Like, I needed more,
Okay. All right.
and so did like my man Christian, the drummer here. He was in that
Yeah.
band with me,
He was.
and so we just went out searching for a little more energy.
Introduce your band.
That's my man Hardy Boy Filmworks right there. That's my man Frankie Sin in the back, and Glenn D's right there on the bass.
And that's Babes, everybody. And they spell their name with 2 A's.
Right.
It's pretty tricky. Let's talk about that.
Well, I figured there was a million babes with 1 A.
Yeah, you're right.
So-
It makes sense.
You're right.
You could have
He's
got
right.
lost in that was pretty much it. That was the only reason.
You were like, we're definitely calling ourselves Babes, but the problem is there's already too many Babes.
Yes.
So now, with the A, there's no difference in the pronunciation with
It
the 2
doesn't
A's.
get lost either.
I thought it was an emphasis thing. I thought it was like babes.
Watch it. Well, hey.
Yeah.
I mean, it is now, I guess. Right?
That was it.
Can we take a look at this guy's shoes, by the way? These are some of the best shoes we've had
Amazing,
on
amazing.
this show. Let's talk
Great
about
shoes
those
go a
shoes.
long way.
Let's talk about those shoes. Let's talk about the day you came upon those shoes. What was it like? Where did it happen?
I was like, I want white leather shoes, so I
Yeah.
went and found them.
Yeah. All right. That's good.
That was it.
Yeah. Let's talk about your songs. We'll talk about the inspirations of them. Let me tell you the name of some of your songs is, of course, you got All of My Guns.
Yes.
You got You'd Be Smart to Kill Me Now.
Yeah.
You got Lex Luthor
And Satan.
and Satan.
Yeah.
Those are aggressive titles. I think anybody would agree.
And just go on and
Those
die.
are aggressive titles.
And yeah, there's a lot of ones like that. It's just fun.
Okay. All
It
right.
just gets out a lot of like aggression, just
Yeah.
in, like
Yeah.
you know, and we're not even like crappy angry dudes like that. It's just fun.
Right. How would you individually describe your conflict resolution styles? Is it
Do I know what that means? Like,
Is it- how do you handle a conflict? Tell me. I mean, there's so much aggression in your music. I'm wondering, like, what happens? Why you guys get into street hassles, or what are we talking about?
Oh, when we were younger, we might have. But,
Okay.
now we just want to have fun. That's just fun to us.
Okay. All right.
Like we want good people to come, women to come. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't want any. I don't know. Can you swear on this show?
Yeah. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah, oh yeah.
That's, by the way,
Thank
that's
God, because I
the.
tried not to like 20 times since
No,
we've been talking.
that's the big difference since the last time you were here, is now we get to swear all we want.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's just
that's my
fun.
stomach.
That's just our attitudes, you know. It's just crappy attitudes.
So throw out some f-bombs. Go ahead.
That's our sense of fucking humor.
There you go. All right. There you go. There we go.
Much better.
That feels good, right?
Yeah. We didn't know if you were like the guy in that early Sex Pistols video that screwed their whole career up when they swore and shit. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
didn't want you to do that to us.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we you know, there's a lot has happened since the last time you were here. Suffice to say, we showed some vagina on TV accidentally, and now
Hey,
Oh
we,
Is
yeah,
that what actually happened?
I'm glad
That's-
somebody said it.
that is what happened.
That is-
Supposedly.
Labia, vulva, not vagina.
I don't know.
You know, it's a lot.
It's debatable.
I thought the vulva was on the breast.
The vulva's on the outside. It's a whole.
I don't talk to women.
Oh, the whole thing is just so confusing.
You're being tested right now.
Do you have any? You guys have any rivals in town? You think? Who would
no,
it be?
no, I don't care.
Okay. all
Yeah,
right.
let's just have a good time. man.
Yeah,
Let's
okay,
just,
all
like,
right.
burn out. There's a lot of cool bands we want to rock with, man. We like a lot of these guys that are in your house, man.
Oh yeah,
already, you
all of
know.
these guys over here.
Yeah,
These guys are badass.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. So you know, we just kind of like meeting people we don't know, which is fun for me. I like
Yeah.
to keep changing. So
Okay. All
I
right.
like to find new things or I get bored.
Yeah. Where are we going with this band? You think?
To that Reno festival that the Mummies and them just played.
Okay. All right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like we want to go there,
You're
and
gonna
like
go
I
all
don't
the
even
way.
know what's after that. Like what is after
Yeah.
that? I don't know.
Well, the problem is that you are you're playing aggressive garage rock, which is suddenly is a rarity in the Boston scene.
That's why it was fun to do, you know?
That's number one. So if you guys are suddenly, if you're a wild new sensation, you have to form a scene around you. If you're the only guys doing it, where's the goddamn scene? That's the thing.
I don't think any of us like really thought about that. You know?
I know, but I'm thinking about it right now because
That's what I
I'm
like
worried
about
about your career. I want
that's what
you
I
to
like
do
about
well.
you. Yeah,
It can be organic, maybe.
I think
It can
it's.
happen organic.
I don't know why that is, which makes me. It's kind of weird if I think about it, but
Yeah.
it's like we didn't do it for that reason. You know, we did it because it's kind of music we're into. So we just like,
Yeah.
hopefully that comes around. Like I've just been searching it out. I know what you mean, though.
Yeah, I know. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
What kind of records do you guys listen to on your way to the gigs? If you're sitting in the van, if you're in the...
We just listened to Richard Hell and the Void Dogs.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what
all
we
right.
listened to on the way here. We
All right.
did.
What else?
What we do.
I was listening to Billy Childish's new
All right.
herb band recently.
All right.
Yeah, what that was the name of that?
Yeah.
Some weird name. I just figured it out because I liked a lot of his old stuff.
Okay.
Shit.
All right.
You know, the Mighty Caesars and the milkshakes and
Sure.
stuff. But he has this new band, and now I'm forgetting it because I just learned it yesterday. But I listened to it today, and it was cool. I like the way he doesn't, he's uncompromising and does his thing. I like that about him. And then a lot of garage stuff, a lot of just attitude, and a lot of. In this day and age, we're so politically correct.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like, we just want to as much we love everybody doing their thing, we're about everybody doing their thing and having fun. We just kind of like to just be ourselves, and ourselves are like that.
Okay. All right.
What you saw.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic. And by the way, you're all very stylish. How did you guys? You have to show these guys how to dress, so they knew how to dress. How did it work out?
No, you gotta
How did it
hunt.
work out?
You gotta hunt down people that know what you're doing and also look like what you're doing.
Exactly.
There's
Can
a
I
lot
tell
to
you
do
something?
with that.
That's how I would do it. If I'm forming a band, first you can teach anybody how to play guitar, man.
Yeah.
But you can't teach people how to dress cool. They got to know how to do it.
Like that's
They have entire TV shows that do that.
sadly
they?
enough in this
Right?
kind of stuff. That's close to the top. Like you gotta know that, because then that has your attitude comes with that.
That's
I
exactly
get
right.
day laborers, and then I take
yeah.
them to a suit
Put
shop.
that microphone closer
Right?
to your.
We're
Oh, I'm
so
sorry. I'm
excited.
sorry.
Thank you.
You guys want to talk some stuff, man?
Yeah, you guys can talk a little bit. Hey, you can hear the rest of it.
Talk. Just grab it.
This guy,
right.
you don't have to hog the spotlight all the time.
I didn't want to.
There you
It's
go.
not his preference anyway.
Yeah. So let's talk about let's talk about the origins. Whose idea was it? How did you all get together? How did it happen?
Well, me and Jay were playing in the band.
You sure were, and then you guys walked away. One day you just walked away.
Yeah,
This
it
is
just
it.
kind of fizzled out, and then he was like, "Let's do something a lot more angry."
Yeah.
And
It's funny. You know what's funny about that? Your last band was JoJo and the Angry Girls, but the girls weren't angry enough.
not as much as this.
That's a good point. I never thought of that.
You could have just called
Kind of
themselves.
summed it
They
all
could have
up.
called themselves JoJo and the Angrier Girls, or would have.
But that's a good reason to split up, though. If you have expectations of it being angry,
And those girls
It's
just
kinda
were
fun,
too
though,
chill.
when the name doesn't really mean what you're about.
Yeah.
Is anybody hearing what I'm saying? And
Yes.
I didn't hear. I just hear what you're saying because you go.
because we are total babes.
No,
'Cause
I
you
think
go-
it's funny because we're four gross dudes. That's hilarious. I think that's just funny.
It is true. Like if you see, look, Baabes is playing, and you go there, you expect a bunch of Elsas on stage, and you get these guys instead. It's a curveball,
Ugh.
but maybe a happy one. I think that's it. You got to be messing with people's expectations a little
be
bit.
worse.
Yeah,
Could be worse.
let's not get it crazy, man. What's angry and seems angry to some people is not angry. That's not angry to us. It's angry, but it's not. That's just fun. You know what I mean? And we want everybody to come and have a good time and get lively. We're just rowdy dudes.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Nobody's. You know what I mean? I don't want any like hateful motherfuckers in the house. I
Right,
don't
of
like
course.
That shit.
So let's talk about what you'd like to see out there on the dance floor when people go to a Babe show.
Women.
Okay, you'd like some women. All right, so. I mean, I think
No dudes at all.
I think that's everybody's.
What?
That's everybody.
No, of course not. Of course not.
I
of course
will
not.
go.
Yeah, me too. By the way.
No, a house full of women. Yeah, that would be a little crazy too. Like we got to even it out.
Yeah, even if you get a 40-60 split, then I'd be happy.
A 70-30 split
A 70-30,
dudes to women
that's-
would be like
That's Bon
like-
Jovi numbers. You're not going to get those.
No, I'm talking about guys to
We're
women.
way past that, man.
We're not gonna. I don't want Bon Jovi. If there's too many girls in, you're kind of a little soft.
Oh, really? Okay, so you
Little
guys,
bit,
you're too
little
hard
bit.
for 70-30.
Sorry, ladies. I'm just being truthful. You're a little bit. You're a little bit soft.
I don't even know what that means.
Me
but-
neither. Me neither. We're just going. Yeah, we don't watch out.
Yeah. The point is, the point
For
is,
the record, the point is, I put on lotion every day and I'm very soft.
yeah, he is. So I understand you want women out there, but you get women out there, you get guys out there. They're on the dance floor.
I want to touch his softness.
What are they?
You.
I think get dangerous with us. That's what
Okay, they're gonna get the
Get dangerous.
ooh, a
That's
stroke.
delicious softness.
Right?
back a
Not
little
bad.
danger.
Not
That's
bad.
delicious softness. I like that about you, dude. I always liked him anyway.
I'm like a garbage pail kid meets like Dick Dastardly, you know?
Nice. I almost
Hey, by the way-
named one of my bands Dick Dastardly
Did
once.
you guys
That'd
you
be
guys
sick.
recently played a gig together, the gala?
Yeah.
You're the band and Baabes.
It's awesome.
played.
Yeah, we did. It
My
was
amp
awesome.
died.
That was
And
our
then the amp
record
I
release.
used died.
That was your record release. You have a
Yeah.
record out. Do you have a copy of it somewhere?
No. No, we don't care.
Yes.
Doesn't it seem like?
You know what? Because I didn't want to make
promotion.
CDs.
Okay.
Because I feel like, why? I didn't want to make tapes because I already did that.
Okay.
And if it's not going to be on vinyl, then it's
Right.
got to be like digital kind of. And since we've been like shopping it, it's only like a single. We just been shopping it recently. So we're just like, if it comes out, it comes out. If not, it'll be digital. If we want to pay for a record, I don't know.
But wait a
They
minute.
kind of just want you can just get it.
I don't understand the. But you had a record release show
Yes.
with no record. Is that what you're telling me right now?
We got
Ken, that's exactly what the hell we're telling you.
They
dude.
set the record. They released the record, they set it, and they released it.
Things are so topsy turvy in this Trump era that we live in. I mean, like, up is down, down is up.
Dude, I'm
Record
tell-
release shows, no records.
I'm going to tell you for the first time, we were
crazy.
like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm feeling it. Dude, I went to H&M.
Yeah.
I couldn't find my pants anywhere, dude. 33, 32, H&M. Did you hear that? You don't have my pants. What's up with that? Can't find them
Son of a
anywhere.
bitches.
2018's out of control.
do you think? Let me ask you this, Babes. Do you think there will be a day
sorry.
when there is a Babes record release show where a record will be there to purchase?
highly unlikely.
Yeah, I'm not sure of that, Ken.
All right.
I don't even-
I think so. I believe in you.
I guess that's.
I don't like the constant questions, bro.
It's okay. They're almost over.
All right, we'll be okay.
All right. Well, that's it. That's a little bit of Babes. Now you know a little bit of Babes. Okay, you guys are finished. There they go. Babes.
Yeah!
I was gonna ask this guy about fruit, but there's no time. He knows a lot about fruit.
Dang, apricots. Who? Which one?
Jason, he used to be a fruit monger.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day.
What kind of fruit?
All kinds of fruit. You know, I was at.
Love fruit.
I wish I had a photo of it to show you. I was at Whole Foods, and next to the melons,
Yeah.
there were these fruits that were imagine potato shaped,
Yeah.
right? Except covered in what looks like lizard skin. That's what was
An
happening
avocado?
there. And they didn't. No, not avocados.
Okay.
And they didn't have a thing on the bottom. And I go to Stacy, my wife, Stacy, director of the show. I go, what is that? And she's like, I don't know what that is. So I go to the guy, the produce guy.
Yeah.
I go, hey, what is that? And he goes, I don't know what it is. So I'm taking pictures of it and I'm sending it to people and they were like, what is this thing? And nobody knew what it was. So I was gonna ask Jason. Maybe I'll ask him later. I bet he knows though.
Do you have a picture?
I do have a picture. I'll show you.
I want to see it.
I'll show you in a minute.
Okay.
We need to get to the bottom of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My guess, dragon potatoes. I don't know if that's. Dragon fruit. No, it's not a dragon fruit though.
I'm still going with avocado. I'm just throwing it out there.
I will.
that fits the description perfectly.
We'll
Right?
find what a dragon fruit. We'll find
No.
out. We'll find. I know what an
Never mind.
avocado
Greedy
is.
boy.
I'm not a dummy. All right, we'll find out in a little bit. But first, before that, you know how we do it on the show. We have some rock and roll, and then we have some laughs. It's time for the laughs. Here he is. He's one of Boston's #1 funny men. You're gonna love him. Dana J. Bein, everybody!
Oh my goodness, you want me to this mic? Which mic?
There you go, right there. That one, right there.
The pink muff?
Yep.
What's up, everybody? Thank
Hey.
you for having me. Thanks, folks. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Dana J. Bein here. Somerville Cable Access Television. I should let everybody know that I am almost 40. I'll be 40 in July, and it is not going well. It's going so poorly that I am wearing swim trunks as underwear right now. and it's not even laundry day. Like, it is just straight up netting for the testicles. We're going all in on sad at 40 years old. If that makes anybody here wet, I am prepared to take a swim right now. What do you mean the pool is closed? Let's swim. Let's do this. It's going very poorly. I recently tore my calf muscle playing softball, which is not a very masculine way to injure yourself. So I've been telling people that I did it doing my hair, which is way more masculine. It shouldn't surprise anybody that I am physically fragile because my parents were 17 when they had me. I was designed by children. Children don't put a lot of thought into the design. So here I am, a fragile physical specimen 40-something years later. It's my mom's 40th high school reunion this year, and it will be my 40th birthday in July. That is a joke and a fact at the same time. It's very sad. My mom was pregnant her senior year of high school, so you can imagine that it was very triggering to her when her principal would see her in the hallways and ask her why she missed her last period. I'm why she missed her last period. That's right. Hi, Jeannie. I hope you're watching at home. I should clear something up before I go too far. I get that I look like Sam the Eagle from the Muppets when I'm not smiling. I smile so that people don't see it, but just so everybody sees it. That laughter is validating and invalidating at the same fucking time. I am not related to Sam the Eagle from the Muppets, but I did have a one-night stand with Fozzie Bear. Super awkward, especially the waka 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 shame the next day. Sex with a Muppet is always a hand job. Did you know that? It's also really difficult to tell if sex with a Muppet is consensual because they express panic and joy the exact same way. Ah! Very strange having sex with a Muppet. I am dangerously caffeinated at any given time. It might surprise anybody in this room that I've never tried cocaine. Cocaine has always been outside of my budget. In fact, the guacamole upgrade at Chipotle has always been outside of my budget. I go for coffee. Coffee is my caffeine of choice. I was at Dunkin' Donuts recently, and one of the guys that works there, we can call them guys that work at Dunkin' Donuts, right? They're not baristas. Can we be classist for a second? You just work at Dunkin' Donuts. You're not quite a barista. He looked at me over the counter and said, "Hey, buddy, do you know who you look like?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have some guesses, but I don't know what you have in mind." And he goes, "You look like my dead father." And I was like, Jesus Christ. How would I have can you imagine if I had that guess teed up? Yeah, I look like your dead father, and it's me. I'm back. You could have been a barista, son. Can you imagine? That's crazy. My kidneys are like the Edward Snowden of me, constantly leaking. They're trying to seek asylum in another human, and they are in big trouble. They could be dead at any moment, let's be honest. See, I'm not very masculine, which isn't something I need to tell people that have been looking at me for 4 or so minutes. I got this phone call the other day. This woman says, "Hello, can I speak to Donna?" And I said, "Dana." And she said, "Donna." And I said, "Dana." And she said, "Donna." And I said, "D-A-N-A." And she said, D-O-N-N-A. I said, "I'm sorry, ma'am. I think you have the wrong number." She said, "Okay, have a great day, ma'am." She called me ma'am right back. I got this phone call recently. It was from a tough guy. And tough guys intimidate me no matter where they are in the world. He said, "Yo, is Scott there?" And I'm not Scott. So immediately I've got a problem I've got to solve that I'm not prepared to solve. So I go with protocol because I'm Dana and I'm not tough. I said, "I think you have the wrong number." But tough guys throw you a curveball at every given moment. He says, "Are you sure?" And now I'm not sure. Am I Scott? Where is Scott? We've got a problem we got to solve right now. And that's why I said something so emasculating, so untough. I'd never said it in my entire life. I said, "No Scott here, na-night." And I hung up. I said na-night to a tough guy on the phone. He called me right back. He said, "You just say na-night?" And I said, "I'm sorry, I love you," and hung up. He called back. I said, "This is Scott. How can I help you?" And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to waka back to the couch. Thanks, everybody. Dana J. Bein.
Yeah, you can sit right here, pal.
Do I need a mic?
You can, grab. You got a mic right there. Thank you for. This is a twofer for Dana. He was here before.
Yeah,
so
the set is
really fun.
much gaudier than the last time I was here.
That's what I was talking about. Look at that thing. You ever seen a thing like that before in your life?
Yeah, but then I went to the clinic right afterwards.
Yeah. Look, you can't. You can see with that. Look, they look like dragon potatoes. That's what they look like. Anyway, if anybody knows what those are, please let me know.
They look like sea cucumbers.
I want to talk to you for a few minutes. There's some interesting things that I thought I would like to.
Sure.
One of those things, by the way, is that recently there's a new documentary. I don't know if you've seen it, Alistair. It's about Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Fred Rogers. This guy Dana, he just saw it, and it says according to Facebook that you cried when you.
I cried. I knew I was gonna cry. I didn't realize that I would cry for most of the documentary. It was
like a thing I would cry at.
incredible. It was incredible. Everybody needs to see it.
Did you watch Mr. Rogers growing up?
I did.
That okay?
Yeah, I did. But it was beyond that. Like, I fancy myself an altruist. I believe in people. I still have a cynical side, but I really want people to find their inner light and do what they do. And Mr. Rogers is like, there's no one like him now, and there will be no one like him again. Like he was an ordained minister and a Republican, and the way he subversively made people believe in themselves and addressed issues to children, you don't see that today.
It's incredible. Let me tell you something. I feel, Dana J. Bein, that you are the Mr. Rogers of the Boston comedy scene.
Well, that is a huge honor. That is a huge honor. I would. You're gonna make me cry on the heavy lever.
This guy is honestly one of the sweetest and most kind and generous people that I know.
That's too much. Yeah.
It's not that I go looking for kind and generous people in general, but I am telling you that this guy is one of them.
Do you want to be my Mr. McFeely?
Sure.
You want to be my delivery guy? Yeah, that's an honor. That's a huge honor. I feel like I'm old enough to be the Mr. Rogers of the Boston comedy scene now. But I can't afford a neighborhood. Like,
Yeah, I was going to ask about your neighborhood. Do you know your neighbors?
I live in Inman Square. I know the local businesses very well.
Okay, but you don't know your actual neighbors.
I used to know. The turnover in my apartment is very high lately.
I can just see you doing nice things for your neighbors.
I try.
Like they go, can you? We're going away for the weekend. Will you water my plants?
I would absolutely water those plants. I have, I love my neighborhood. I'm obsessed with Inman Square.
And here's something else, by the way, that you posted recently that I thought was incredibly helpful, and it was this. It was a guide to all the public restrooms in Boston.
Yeah, it was incomplete, but it was a start.
Can you believe it, everybody? Yeah. You can look it up wherever you're at. It's interactive.
Yeah, if you need a free piss. And you're stranded.
And you're stranded.
And your bladder is full.
This guy, he posted it. You can find a bathroom to go to.
I used to run Boston Pedicab, the bike taxi company, and it's an incomplete list, but it is a good start. And I'm happy that the city is trying to help out.
Yes, and everybody, please, can you add to it? Here's what I would like is reviews. I would love reviews.
Exactly. You want to know where
bathrooms.
My favorite place to pee or poop in the city is the Omni Parker House, second floor.
Omni Parker House, yes.
Second floor.
You heard it here first.
The Omni Parker House, Tremont Street.
It's funny. It's one of those things. I had no idea that you could just walk into hotels and pee in them, but you can.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to look the part. You got to look like you're supposed to be in the hotel.
You also have to be in the restrooms. You can't just walk into a hotel and pee in it. I mean, you could.
Also, I wanted to follow up. Yeah, I wanted to follow up. Just about the last time you were here, you had released a record.
It's called Western Masochist.
Western Masochist, exactly. Yeah. I wanted to find out how your life has changed since you released a comedy album.
Well, I'm still doing cable access, so we're killing it.
Yep.
No, I mean, some things about releasing an album I didn't realize would happen. One, it's easier to promote yourself when you have an album. It's like if somebody's asking you a bunch of inane questions about your career, you can just say, I have an album.
Yeah.
It's on iTunes, Spotify, check it out. Or that friend that they're non-committal and they keep saying, I gotta see your show. Here's a download to my app. Just watch it.
There you go.
Watch it at home.
Pay me $10 and you can just listen to it. Fantastic. By the way, it's available. iTunes, get it. It's really, really funny. Western Masochist. And there he is, everybody. Dana J. Bein. Okay, Dana, get out of here because we must continue the show. We'll find out more about where we can see Dana in just a minute. But I have to, before we get to the next act, something been distracting me. I've been hearing kind of, crinklings and cracklings going on
me too.
at the trash can.
Oh,
so I better, and by the way, we haven't actually checked the magic trash can
Be careful, Ken.
in quite
Be
some
careful.
time. So let me just go over here.
You don't know what could
if
be
I
in
can.
there.
I'll see. Let me just see what's in here, Alistair. It'll just take a second.
Careful.
Hold on. You ready? You got 911 on speed dial. I don't know what's in here. It could be a raccoon.
Yeah, sure,
All right, here we go.
Animal
Here we go.
control.
Oh my God! Oh my God, everybody! Pearl Buttons is in there. Pearl, did we? Did we
So
forget
much
you
cuter
last?
than a raccoon.
I've been in the basement since.
Oh my God, guys, we left Pearl in the basement all week. We'll get her out. We'll get her out. But first, everybody.
Oh, dang apricots.
Yeah. But first, everybody, here she is. You're gonna love her. Burlesque legend, Jessica Barstis! Incredible.
Yeah!
What
Jessica
a plot
Barstis
twist. What
and
a plot twist.
And the black leather lagoon.
What?
That was incredible. There's a whole. It was we had. It's
Do you
another
need a
snake act.
towel?
This is the second snake act we've had. It's very exciting.
I know, right?
Jessica, thank you so much. That was incredible.
Let me get myself decent here.
Okay. Have you? Hey, Jessica, have you? That was. She's bleeding now, of course, from the snake. But I wonder if this.
How are you feeling?
Yes.
How are you feeling right now?
Super great.
Okay.
Do you need first aid?
Like a little sticky, but you know,
Yeah.
I feel like that's normal.
Have you ever had
Makes
any?
sense.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any burlesque related injuries?
I dislocated my kneecap twice.
Wow.
Rolling out of a split.
Oh my God.
That was fun. And I also dislocated my shoulder falling off of a bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hardcore. That's
That
punk
is
rock.
intense.
Yeah. It was a very awkward trip to the emergency room because I couldn't get it back in to get my pants on. So I just kind of had to go there awkwardly and be like, "Hey guys, it's me. Could you please put my arm back in?" And they were like, "I don't even want to know what you were doing."
Just your job.
Yeah,
I mean,
right? I'm just trying my best.
Elsie, you got anything like that?
Any stories
Yeah,
of getting
yeah.
injured?
Yeah.
No, I feel like just my
Oh,
ego. Just
okay, all
bruised-
right, little
bruised
bruised ego.
ego.
That's
the worst.
Yeah, right?
We almost killed Pearl in that trash can.
I did cut my foot open
Yeah.
on that trash can.
There was-
so
There was actual blood on the dance floor earlier today.
yes. Not like fake blood. It's over there somewhere. We should probably sanitize that.
Let's
I'll be on eBay later tonight.
Jessica, quickly, if we could go to your origin story. How did you start doing burlesque?
I I mean, like pretty much the normal way. I went to school for musical theater, and I was
Right.
like, I don't like see myself in 42nd Street tap dancing ever.
Okay.
So then I was kind of like looking for other ways to be a little bit more creative, and like express myself sort of like in my own way, as
Yeah.
opposed to like performing something that somebody else wrote the whole time. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
it's way more fun to be able to like make your own costumes and like build your own sets a little bit, and throw fake blood all over a TV studio, that good stuff. So yeah,
Wait, so you make your own costumes?
yeah,
Oh my God, that's
Yeah,
incredible.
Dope.
Makes sense. You're gonna be economical.
lots
true.
of hot glue,
A lot
lots
of hot glue,
Right.
a lot of sequins. Mod Podge, that's Elsa taught me that one. That probably
yeah.
That probably doesn't work for costumes, but.
No, more like gem tack.
By the way, is there
We'll discuss glues later.
is there a burlesque person who everybody looks up to in the same way that, like, if you're in a rock and roll band, like if you play guitar, you might look up to, let's say, Eddie Van Halen or Yngwie Malmsteen. Is there a version of that in burlesque that people look up to?
I mean, I guess like Dita Von Teese, right? Like she's like,
Yeah, she's
right.
like she's the name, but then there's
there's
a lot
real
of-
commercial though. She's not like part of the burlesque community in the
No.
same way that even like the burlesque queens
Right.
are.
Okay. All right.
there's like a competition, like Miss Exotic World is a thing.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Raquel Reed. I like Raquel Reed a lot.
yeah.
Hey-
Yeah.
Hey, Jessica, do you have any secret talents that people don't really?
Secret.
Yeah,
I
the
make a
people that
really
are-
good chicken noise.
Oh, you do?
Oh my gosh, you gotta do it. You gotta do
Here we
it.
go.
Yeah, you cannot do
Here
it.
we go. Hold on. Before you do it,
I was so ready.
Ken! The anticipation's killing me.
before you do it, I want to know how, what was the reason you started doing chicken noises in the first place?
I don't know.
Do you have any relationship to farms or chickens?
Like my grandpa owned a farm, but all he had was a really, really awful goat.
Okay.
So, and my goat noise is also awful, so it's not.
Can I ask you something? Could you pet a goat? I think you must be able to because they have petting zoos with goats. Yeah. Right?
You
totally.
you can.
I see a goat
You can
and,
pet most
I go, I
things.
would like to pet that thing. I think it's going to bite me,
It will try to eat your shirt.
but it won't bite you. You don't think?
Ah.
All right. Anyway, so there you were. One day you're like, I'm going to do a chicken noise, and then it was like, holy fuck, this is incredible.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
All right.
Here we
Hey,
go.
do you want to? We can do a Johnny. You want to do a drum roll? That's always.
Oh.
Incredible, everybody.
That's amazing. That is awesome.
That was legit.
Yeah.
I thought you were chicken for a second.
Yeah, I was. It brought me right back to the barnyard.
I vote more chicken noises on the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
There's always a chick.
Nailed it.
There's not that many chicken-themed burlesque shows that I've seen. So
There could be.
yeah, you could do a whole
could
barnyard
be.
thing. Can you imagine?
Barnyard burlesque.
Barnyard-
Spin off.
I'm sure
I
that's
hear
been
spin
done.
off.
Oh.
Could be a thing.
Probably down in Arkansas, it's all barnyard burlesque. You know that down there.
I think it's just
true.
called burlesque in because it's like the barnyard's implied, like
Yeah, that's their norm.
They're all doing chicken noises
There
down
aren't
there.
that
Right,
many
right,
farms
right.
Oh,
It's
Jessica,
already
you would
hard.
fit right in down there.
right.
All right, well, this has really been a thrill. By the way, Jessica, that was an incredible performance,
Thank you.
and the costume was incredible as well.
Thank you.
I'm still reeling from that like M. Night Shyamalan plot twist at the end.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready.
It was so glam, and then you were bleeding.
yeah,
Punk
was-
rock.
it was amazing. We'll talk a little bit more to Jessica, but first, we must continue with a little more rock and roll.
Yes.
One more time, everybody. There they are. Bain! Jessica, how about fire breathing? Have you ever thought about trying something like that? Doing a little.
I really have thought about doing sword swallowing, but
Okay.
I'm also, as I think of evidence, I'm terribly accident prone. So
Yeah, right.
I'm not so sure it'd be like the
Okay.
greatest choice.
Yeah,
That's so wise.
that would be awesome. What happens is you take is it a trick or is it a real thing with the sword swallowers? So
It's
they
a real
really put
thing.
them in there. The whole thing is you just got to get it straight down. You can't hit anything on the way down. I think that's it.
There's a lot of important stuff around there too.
There's so much important stuff down there. I
High
can't
risk,
imagine.
high reward.
It's like
I just
know.
stick it on the back of my shirt.
Right. It's
Sure
like
gets him every time.
It's like
Right.
everything that we
Jumps.
eat that doesn't kill us. We only know that because some dummy ate something and it killed them, and then they go, "Well, don't eat that because it killed that guy." So it's just I think with sword swallowing, there was the learning curve is very steep. The first probably 5 guys that were like, "I'm going to swallow swords," dead right away. But then they figured it out, and now we got sword swallows. I don't know. I just see Jessica's thing. She could do all kinds of crazy circusy gimmicks, and I think it would work
true.
really well.
I don't think anybody else in town's doing that right now.
No, I don't think so. So get the
I'm
sword
sure
swallow
they
and get the.
exist.
Health insurance plans not what they used to be.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Times
true.
are tough. You know?
All right,
co-
that's
the
our
co-pays.
assignment is to go
Right,
find a
right.
sword swallower
We used
to
to
be
crush
on the
up glass and
show.
stuff. Now it's like save for the gas money, you know.
All right, what an incredible night this is. But it's time, everybody. It's getting to be the time where we have to do our plugs.
Oh, no.
So why don't we do that? Why don't we get Babes back over here? Why don't we get the incredible Dana J. Bein over here? And then we'll start talking about, because everybody's here for a reason after all. They want you to buy their products. They want you to go to their shows. These kind of things. I would personally like to buy a Babes record. I can't do it. They don't
Someday.
exist.
No.
Someday.
They don't exist. Probably not. They're telling me probably not. We'll see what happens. Let me tell you before we get to the plugs that next week we've got Rock from The Incredible Cruel Miracle. We've got laughs from John Paul Rivera. And we'll be playing everybody's favorite parlor game, Banged Can Bonanza, which, by the way,
All right.
I am renaming right now What's in My Mouth because it's too confusing to call it Banged Can Bonanza. They never know what it is. If I tell you we're going to play a game called What's in My Mouth, then I think you know what's going on. Oh, what? Are you against
I don't
it?
know. I don't
like
know.
the
I don't
element
know.
of
I'd
surprise.
probably be up for like the first game. The second game, like
Or you think I should keep it with Banged Can Bonanza because it's easy to get people to agree
yeah,
to
'cause
that?
I'm like, oh, like what's up
Yeah.
with the cans? Like,
Worked for me.
Yeah,
right?
that's where I'm at.
Who knows? Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
All right, I'll keep it at
You guys
Banged
are crazy.
Can
I don't know
Bonanza,
what'll end up in my
but
mouth.
you guys will know it's really what's in my mouth.
All
Okay,
right, no one else must know.
just don't tell anybody.
It's not like we're saying this on TV or anything.
Right, right.
No.
Milton Bradley's gonna steal this, turn it into a board game.
Let's get to it. I'll go to who's closest to me, which is the Incredible Pearl Buttons, who I accidentally left in a trash can.
sorry.
I
already.
know, we owe you.
I'm sorry about that, buddy.
I'm really hungry, quite honestly. If anyone
I'm sure
has
we
a
got
snack,
we got some
it's
snacks
been a
out there. We got some
while.
Chips Ahoy out there for you. All right, tell us where we're gonna find.
This
The Incredible Pearl
Sunday and next Thursday, I will be playing Harry Potter's Patronus in Potter Prom at Oberon. So I've been working on my antlers for quite a while, so come see it.
Potter Prom, everybody! Potter Prom. It helps if you understand Harry Potter. What if you've never seen or heard of Harry Potter before? Is it
It's
gonna
still
work?
going to be awesome burlesque and circus.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
And then you'll have something to look forward
yeah,
to
and
afterwards.
then
You can
and
go
then
read
you'll
the
be like,
books.
oh wait, Harry Potter's amazing. I should watch this movie.
Yep.
Read this book.
Right.
Be obsessed with it for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Take the sorting quiz.
If I
It's
have to
fine.
choose one, the book or the movie, what
Book.
do we? Okay. All right. Good. All right. Also, Ryan, you've always got a ton of stuff going on.
You bet.
Let's find out about it.
This coming Friday at Oberon is my show, Get You a Girl Who Can Do Both. It's a show that combines TEDx-style lectures. I'm looking at the wrong camera. It is a show that combines TEDx-style lectures and burlesque, showcasing women who are expertises in their field, competent adults, educated, and also strippers. So, yeah, again at Oberon.
Yeah.
Find tickets at elsariot.com.
That's going to be incredible. By the way, this is what we figured out during the telethon, Elsa, is that the light on this camera doesn't actually work. So people are always gesticulating. Jennifer is always like, hey, and they're like, and Stacey's like, why don't you just look at the camera? It's because there's no light on the camera. You keep looking for a light. That's what we.
It's all a trick.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
we're all
trust
trained to
them.
do is
I
to
don't
look for the
trust
light. There's no light on that particular.
Trained to do.
Jessica, where we got a little taste of Jessica tonight,
Snake sure did.
and now,
Heyo.
of course, we want more. And where are we gonna find it?
All through the summer, I do Showgirls out in Provincetown. It is every Monday, so it's a really fun. It's like drag, burlesque, just general, screwball kind of stuff. So you can always find me there through Labor Day. Yeah.
Fantastic. That's in Provincetown, everybody.
Yeah.
That's out there on the Cape, right? Provincetown.
It's a far drive, but we'll make it worth
Or
it. I
you can
promise.
take the ferry.
Yeah, that's
You
fun.
can
Just like straight across.
Take a helicopter. There's
Spend
many
the
ways to
night.
get there. If you have a rowboat, you can row there. Probably.
Oh my gosh,
I don't know how it
love
works.
that.
Back there, we got the incredible rock band Baabes. We're going to find out where we can see more of Baabes.
July 14th, Chit Chat, all the way up in Haverhill, close to Antarctica. Be
Yeah.
there, shake it with us.
Chit Chat Lounge, everybody in Haverhill.
Yeah.
You're going to see Baabes. Is Dana J back there?
Yes.
He is?
I'm right behind you,
Speaking of
like
Baabes.
always.
Speaking of Baabes.
Yeah. Do I look like somebody
Yeah,
before
you
the
fit-
show
you
asked
fit
me what
right in
band I was
there.
in? That made me as happy as the Mr. Rogers comments. This has just been pumping my ego
You can
since I
just
got
hang out
here.
with these dudes and you'd be part of the
I
band.
needed this. Yeah, I'll just stand in the background like an idiot.
You might be in the band now. I don't know.
That'd be great.
All right, Dana, go ahead. Tell us about where we're going to find more of
I'll be
Dana.
performing at the Chit Chat Lounge in Haverhill on the 14th. Actually, I'm at Pavement Coffee House Friday. I think that starts at 7:30. Improv Boston. Saturday at 11. DanaJBein.com if you want to see me ever.
Which
again.
pavement?
What's that? The one on Boylston Street.
Okay, there's like
Okay,
7.
beautiful.
So.
Let's go over there. Let's find out what's going on over here on this side. Here we go.
The Gala US. Check us out, June 30th. We'll be at Once Ballroom with Gene Dante and the Future Starlets, Parallabels, and Smitty. You can also stop by Deadbeat Records and get our 7 inches. Stop by Hi-Fi Half Cut Press and get our cassettes.
Johnny's got one.
Yeah, hey Ken, come hang out with me and my band Kingdom of Love this Friday night at the Lily Pad in Inman Square, along with Gorgeous Goddess and Dark Matter. The show starts at 10 o'clock.
Incredible.
My band Radium Girls is going to be at Once on Friday, July 27th or something like that with Thrust Club and Sister. It's going to be awesome. Come on by.
Wow. These are all incredible things. Hey, anybody else? Roxy or Jen, any of you guys have? No? Okay. My God, I think we're finished. What an incredible night it's been.
Dance
Thank
party
you so
time.
much to Baabes. Thank you to Jessica. Thank you to Dana. Thank you to Pearl. Sorry again. This is the part of the show where we dance. If you don't want to dance, you can just stand there and look awkwardly. It's completely up to you. There they are, everybody. It's the Kings of the Nighttime World. It's the Black Lagoon. Bye.